And the latest now has to do with Whoopi Goldberg and Stallone. It turns out surprisingly that Stallone was supposed to appear on The View. Not so shockingly, Whoopi Goldberg recently stirred up some drama behind the scenes, where she didn't want Stallone on The View and did not want to even hold a discussion with him after he made his political opinion go viral to the entire world.
Hollywood just delivered a drama so intense, even the best screenwriters couldn't make it up. This time, it's not a blockbuster movie, but a real-life clash featuring Whoopi Goldberg, Sylvester Stallone, and The View. What began as a simple guest booking has exploded into a full-blown controversy that's shaking Hollywood and media circles alike. Boycotts, ideological clashes, behind-the-scenes power plays. It's all here. And yes, The View's boycott just hit a world record, signaling that fans might have had enough. But what really happened between Stallone and Goldberg? And how did this feud snowball into a cultural firestorm? Stick around because this story is about more than just two Hollywood legends. It's a reflection of a much bigger issue dividing audiences across the country. Sylvester Stallone, the man behind legendary characters like Rocky and Rambo, has been on a career high lately. Between his hit series Tulsa King and his reality show The Family Stallone, Sly is proving that his star power remains unmatched. But Hollywood isn't always welcoming to those who stray from the narrative.
You know what's in the air, Whoopi?
What's
Trumpism. We lost the election. Wait a minute. We lost the election. We're miserable. Half of this country is miserable. And let's just tell the truth. We hate that he won. We hate it.
Recently, Stallone's political views that don't align with the Hollywood mainstream, have put him in the crosshairs.
We are in the presence of a really mythical character. I love mythology. And this individual does not exist on this planet. Nobody in the world could have pulled off what he pulled off, so I'm in awe.
As part of his promotional tour, Stallone was set to appear on The View. Love it or hate it, the show is a major platform with millions of viewers. It seemed like the perfect opportunity for Stallone to showcase his projects and connect with fans. But that's not how things played out. Reports claim Whoopi Goldberg was not on board with Stallone's appearance. The reason? Allegedly, his political leanings.
You know, if we stick together and we say, we're not going to let you do that, we're not going to let you harass these people, we've got to do something. Yeah. Because particularly, for some reason, folks have been going after older folks. Yeah. And many older folks are not like Joy and I.
Goldberg, known for her strong opinions and fiery debates, reportedly made her opposition clear. According to insiders, she even went as far as threatening to skip the episode entirely if Stallone appeared. Her co-hosts, Joy Behar and Sunny Hostin, quickly backed her up, forming a united front against Stallone's booking. The result? ABC executives caved under the pressure, canceling Stallone's guest spot. Just like that, the man who inspired generations with his underdog stories was sidelined, not because of a scheduling conflict, but because of his personal beliefs. But Sylvester Stallone isn't the kind of guy to take a hit without punching back.
When George Washington defended his country, he had no idea that he was going to change the world. Because without him, you can imagine what the world would look like. Guess what? We got the second George Washington. Congratulations!
In true Rocky fashion, he pivoted to alternative platforms. Instead of The View, Stallone turned to outlets like Gutfeld, The Joe Rogan Experience, and independent media channels. These platforms not only welcomed Stallone with open arms, but also allowed him to speak freely, without Hollywood's ideological filter. The response? Overwhelmingly positive. Fans rallied behind Stallone, praising him for staying true to his values and calling out Hollywood's lack of tolerance for differing opinions.
Whoopi Goldberg didn't want Stallone on The View and did not want to even hold a discussion with him after he made his political opinion go viral to the entire world.
Meanwhile, The View was hit with a wave of backlash. Boycotts against the show reached record-breaking numbers as viewers voiced their frustration. Critics pointed out that the show, which claims to promote diverse opinions, seems to do the opposite.
Now, Goldberg's debate with the ABC executives is that by having Stallone on the show, The View, it would be promoting his political view and that side of politics that Whoopi does not want to prop up at all.
And it's not just the Stallone incident. Over the past few months, The View has been at the center of multiple controversies, from inaccurate statements to on-air meltdowns. Viewers are growing tired, and it's starting to show in the ratings. Some insiders even suggest that ABC might shake things up by bringing on a more politically balanced co-host. Imagine that. Actual debate and diversity of thought on The View. For Whoopi Goldberg, this isn't a one-off controversy. She's no stranger to headlines. But lately, the scrutiny has intensified. From eyebrow-raising remarks to rumored tensions behind the scenes.
If you really feel that strongly about staying in touch with, dictators, try living in a country with one. I say, because y'all are always saying for us to go, you go find somewhere. No, I'm going to invite you to do the same. You go and you live under a dictatorship because I want you to be able to come back and talk about it like you know something.
Goldberg's critics are piling on. Blocking Stallone from appearing on The View might have been her way of taking a stand, but it's also alienated a significant portion of the audience. Many see her actions as emblematic of Hollywood's growing intolerance for differing viewpoints. This feud between Stallone and Goldberg isn't just Hollywood gossip. It's a snapshot of a larger cultural divide. Audiences are increasingly frustrated with one-sided narratives in media and entertainment.
Latinos in Texas, a district that's 97% Latino, went 75 percentage points for Donald Trump. Why?
Misogyny.
It's on the border.
It's
the border
misogyny.
crisis is on their doorstep. And they were begging people to care about it for years.
Misogyny
We need to take some
sexism.
lessons.
That's what that was.
The lessons are not
Knock,
misogyny,
knock.
sexism.
Who's there?
They're turning to alternative platforms for authentic conversations and unfiltered content. Stallone's pivot is a perfect example of this shift. By choosing independent media over mainstream outlets, he's connecting directly with fans who feel alienated by Hollywood's elite. For Stallone, the future looks bright. He's continuing to promote his projects and staying true to his principles. Fans appreciate his resilience, and his pivot to alternative media has only strengthened his connection with them. For The View, the stakes are much higher. The show isn't just battling declining ratings, it's battling a perception problem. Can it adapt to the changing media landscape, or will it continue down its current path? Only time will tell. This isn't just a story about Stallone and Goldberg. It's a reflection of where we are as a culture. In a time when free expression feels more restricted than ever, stories like this remind us of the importance of standing up for our beliefs. But now, we want to hear from you. What do you think about this feud? Was Whoopi right to take a stand, or did she go too far? And what does this mean for the future of Hollywood and media? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on the stories shaping our culture.